Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we have some very exciting things to go over. And well, if you're on Android, you're familiar with this pop-up on the screen. When you try to pair your Go Plus device, no matter what, official or auto catcher, it always asks for that please reconnect. So you got to tap that once and then tap that again. And it's very nice when you can just simply tap it once to just simply connect, right? Well, there's a solution, and that is going to be Pogo plus LE. This is going to allow the bypass to be bypassed. Okay, it will pop up on the screen, but it activates it itself, so you don't have to worry about it. You can even be touching the screen and it'll still help bypass that. Now, this is going to bring us to the 24/7 catcher. We're going to come back to that. We're going to be doing an actual another giveaway here. So make sure you do give this video a thumbs up, because this is actually some pretty big information here, folks. It's not the end of the world since we do have a double confirmation on Android devices, but this is making it so much better. I have tested it out left, right, up, and down now. Despite what I'm going to say here in a little bit, I do test it out, but I've thoroughly done it since going through, and it works. What you're going to want to do is turn on the Bluetooth pairing assist as well as monitor Bluetooth, and you're going to be good to go. And that's all you have to do. That's it, folks, and you're not going to have to worry about that annoying pop-up anymore. Now, once you've installed it and have turned on those two things and have allowed it to have access, it is going to be able to do this here, as you're going to see. Now, I'm going to actually record it externally with another camera looking at my phone so you can see exactly how this is going to happen here. I mean, we'll take a look. And the reason why I'm spinning the phone around like that is so you can see that it will still be activated even though you're still touching the screen, because a lot of times before, there it was, it popped up right there, and it is connected. There you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this live here so we can confirm 100% that we do have, in fact, an app that is helping with the whole reconnecting to Bluetooth items, or at least the Go Plus. For whatever reason, all Go Plus devices for Pokemon Go on Android ask you to reconnect. It is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. It wasn't always like this. Now let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. Now the main function, well, not the main, one of the nice functions of this device, the 24/7 catcher, was the fact that it was going to be able to stay connected with this item here that you suction cup to the screen. So let me go ahead and show you how all this works. So you can see the Go Plus is disconnected. Now, before we continue on, let's go ahead and just turn on an incent here so we can have something on the screen that we can catch. Not that we really need that to display what we're going to show you here. All right, so we've synced our 24/7 catcher. Now I'm going to suction cup this onto the screen. This is going to be the thing that allows you to reconnect without having to tap the screen, and it can just continue on. I mean, essentially until your battery dies on your other phone, or your phone disconnects from the app or closes the app, or whatever the case may be, or your 24/7 catcher battery dies. Now you want to make sure you have it on the 24/7 side. You do have the RAID side, which is going to tap the screen. Now, as soon as we do this, all right, it's been connected. Now it should start popping up here. Now what you're going to see happen is the screens, there you go. It's already, you can see the connectivity going on here. Now, typically you're going to have to confirm, right? Which is making this void. As you just seen flash on the screen here, that was the reconnection popping up that would happen on Android devices for your damn Go Pluses. But as you can see, it connected and we're good to go. Now, it's because of this new app. Let's go ahead and see how all this works out. It's absolutely amazing. Now, I've tested this in a multiple different ways. If you're thinking, well, okay, that's great. The app helps bypass that confirmation, which, yes, it does. What if you're tapping the screen? What if you're moving the screen and you're, doing all this and it pops up? Will it still work? Absolutely. Tested it. It still does. Haven't gone through 1,000% different tests. Okay, 1,000%, 1,000 different tests. But as of now, I can tell that no matter what you're doing, that confirmation will still be bypassed with the app when it allows you or asks you to tap again to reconnect. So, folks, ladies and gentlemen, the 24/7 catcher is officially back on for the Android. For iOS users, it was definitely probably just working for you, no problem at all. But back onto the Android, you're going to be able to use this with its functionality in its complete form. I mean, this is amazing, folks. You have no idea. Say when I'm in Vegas and I go to sleep in my hotel, and hopefully there's some Pokestops there. Turn this sucker on, plug in the phone so it's charging up, the screen's on, put it all the way on dim, and well, you're going to be able to spin that spot all night long, baby. Let's go. All right, trainers, so we are going to be giving some more of these away. If you could hit that like button, that's how you're going to be able to enter, and then leave a comment as well. Make sure you're also subscribed, and if you want an even better chance to win, head over to my Twitter. I am going to be posting this video's link with the picture. You'll see it, it's quite obvious, and I'll have, retweet, comment, and like. Do all those things. Also follow me, and then you will be eligible to be entered to win, in which once the time frame is up, I will be doing a random drawing and giving away several of these, courtesy of PhotoFast. All right, they're really good to me. So this device, we've been over it many a times. We took a look at some footage here. I don't know if I put it in already, or we're going to be taking a look at it in a minute, but it is going to be an auto catch device. We have many on the market, and this one does a very unique thing, and that is going to be connecting this device here, which connects on the screen. We took a look at that, and you're going to be able to have it reconnect after an hour, because every single Go Plus device, it doesn't matter if it's an auto catch or the official Pokeball Plus or whatever, it is going to disconnect after an hour. That's just the way these things work. But with this, you're going to be able to connect this right on top of the Pokeball on your screen, and it'll reconnect after an hour, and you're going to be able to continuously go without having to mess around with your phone. If you're, say, on top of some Pokestops or a gym, it's just amazing. And not only that, if you're doing some sort of crazy raid hours, you can turn it on the raid side. Maybe you're the driver for a group of people or something, and you can just put this right on the screen, right on top of your charge move, and it'll just keep hitting the charge move. Granted, you're going to have to, if you're double moved on your Pokemon, you might have to, reconfigure it so they're all in the same spot. But for the most part, you're going to be hitting the screen and tapping the screen and taking or giving the raid boss damage. So there is that option as well for the screen tapping. It's pretty nice. I personally don't use that side too much, just because I want more personal interaction when it comes to raiding, but that's still definitely an option. But this, in fact, is going to be amazing. Now, if I did have a Pokestop on my house, that would be just perfect. There's really not much more to say. This device is, it's a good device. I've been using it for quite some time now. The con to this is I'm going to have to say the distance. Otherwise, it works great. The catching is functional. We're going to take a look at footage here again, moving around town so you can see how it does work. Again, it's going to be going for Pokemon and then Pokestops like every single other catcher out there, unless you do inside the app take off Pokemon and have it just go for Pokestops, and then this will just go for those. Or if you want to take off Pokestops and have it just go for Pokemon, then you can do that. But that is going to be something you're going to have to do within Pokemon Go. Now, a little tip for you if you do get one of these is if you have, all right, so when it connects right here, this is a little wobbly, so I just put a little piece of tape in there to kind of stabilize it, as you can see, and it doesn't move anywhere, and we're good to go. And I'm super excited because of this app, folks. Now we're actually able to use the functionality. That's amazing. Are you kidding me? And right on time for the trip to Vegas. Right on time for the trip to Vegas. Let's get it. So this is going to be exciting. So this is an awesome device. Now, I really don't have any cons other than the range. It's very organized. You got the vibration, simple, turn it off and on sound. I have both of those off to maximize the battery. Power button on and off, flashing, and then it does kind of turn rainbowy color when you start catching a Pokemon. Charging port, and it is going to be Type-C, so you don't have to mess around with those old wacky ones that break up, and you can probably use this alongside your Android phones as well. If you're an Apple, well, you already know there's a whole nother line for those chargers, and it does come with this nice case here, so you can put your cable in there or simply this as well. And then the box, everybody compliments this. Every time I go to ship these out, even the people working at the post office are like, well, what is that? It looks so nice. I'm like, everybody thinks it's so good. It does. It looks great, right? So there you have it, folks. If you could hit that like button so you can register to get yourself one of these, well, you're going to be looking pretty good. And also head over to Twitter and hit that like button, reshare, and leave a comment. And we'll be getting back to you. Don't know when I'm going to do these exactly. Probably going to wait after I'm just going to call it GoFest, the Hoenn tour in Vegas, so I can do all that, and then once all that is blown over, then we'll go ahead and do the giveaway. But anyways, there you have it, folks. Love this device, amazing. And, well, you really can't go wrong with this. And especially since you can just stay connected all night long or all day. If you're at work, just pop it right on the screen there, suction cup it right over the Pokeball, connect it to your thing, and it's going to be catching for you all day long. Quite amazing. All right, trainers, hopefully you did enjoy that video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.